Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Noah Cameron. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swings, and this one's flared. Makes the catch, 1 down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Buxton at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Ryan Jeffers now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Isbell on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and on the hill for the Twins, Zebby Matthews. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
0-2 now. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, Boog, one reason for those long balls comes from the lineup being aggressive and confident. If they maintain that approach, they could hit a few more today.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. That's in there. That is strike 2. Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. On the ground, could be 2. The flip. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Kansas City, now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Wallner went deep in his most recent game. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Outside corner, there's a strike. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Ball. No, that's in.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. One down. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. He's got a double.
A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Trevor Larnach. That one fouled off. The Twins looking to strike first here at the top of the second. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That clips the corner. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy.
On a line, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Digging in, Brooks Lee. Here's your 1. And a foul ball. Bell, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is an AL Central. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the inning, Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Nicely done for the out.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Liner to second, it picked on the hop. To first, already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The center fielder, number 28.
And now it's Kyle Isbell.
Isbell.
Yeah!
Lifted in the air down the left side. Clemens in position, and that is that. So they make short work of them there. We play 2 full. It's the Twins 1 and the Royals nothing. This is on to the 3rd inning, and now for the Twins, Cody Clemens. Clemens measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Collins grabs it on the run. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Not in time.
Hey,
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next for Minnesota, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
One out man at first. Here's Byron Buxton.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Way out front for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play.
Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw bounces in, and he's safe.
Up next for Minnesota, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they lead it 1-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. So here's the Royals DH, Jonathan India.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Just
That's
missed.
down. That's a ball.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Buxton should have this one. And there's one away. Base hit center field. And the tying run is on base.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Just off the inside edge. Double play ball to second. To Lee. On to first, double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Twins 1 and the Royals nothing. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the Show North. New inning getting started. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. 0-1.
No, that's outside. Ball. Ball.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. Late with the swing there.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
On the ground to third, might be two. Garcia to second, and that's two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Trevor Larnach, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. Back here in Kansas City, ready to go, bottom four. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
That's in there. Now 1-2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
One up, one down. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field.
Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though. So a tough play, but they do get out number two. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Steps in for the Royals. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Throw into third, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. But no advance. That's ball one. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Ball four, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
This is again 5 in a row. On the ground to the left. Lewis throws to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Royals strand a pair. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And now for the Twins, Josh Bell. This one in the air, center field. One away.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Garcia tosses to first, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth. 2 outs, base is empty. Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. Out towards right center field. Isbell ranging into the alley, pulls it in on the run, and that'll do it. Twins are set down. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton on his way over, and there's one down. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Garcia in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Grounded to third, could be two. Keyshaw for one, on to first, double play.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now Luke Keeschel,
the second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
Gets him to chase after that one. Keeschel, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. Fouled off. He was late. 0-2 now. This one popped up. Massey under it. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Takes it in for the out. 2 down. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Pasquantino under it. And that is that. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 6th. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. That one ran inside, almost got him. The changeup missing. And that's ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Now the 0-1. Swinging a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Up next for the
One out
Royals.
man at first. Stepping in, Salvador Perez. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Yeehaw!
The Royals with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. In the air, out towards left center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Minnesota, the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
That one lifted to left. Collins takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Next is the designated hitter, Trevor Larnach. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Carlos Estevez appears to be getting loose. Schreiber also throwing. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. It's the Twins 1 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The right fielder, Starling Marte.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Base hit right field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
The 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Jonathan India at the plate.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And that one fouled off. The Royals with the go-ahead run at the plate here at the bottom of the 7th.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him.
Bell to second. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Twins 1 and the Royals nothing.
Now pitching for the
Carlos
Royals,
Estevez
number 53.
into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And there's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. To the right side. And that one handled. Gets it to first. A great play deep in the hole.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And next for Minnesota, Cody Clemens.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation. Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ripped to short. Witt over to first. And there's 2 away.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Luke Keyshaw.
Chases that one upstairs.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Bell at third with 2 away. This one in the air center field. Isbell settles under it. And that is that. One left for Minnesota, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Kauffman Stadium.
Now pitching for the
On the mound now for the Twins, number 78.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one at the knees for a strike. That clips the zone. 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And that is out of play.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone.
Way inside. The 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
2 away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first. He really
That's the
committed
ball.
to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there. Typically, the outfield.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Kansas City, all set to start the ninth in this one. Byron Buxton now at the plate. That one drilled left field. And that's going to bang against the wall. And the ninth inning starts with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the full side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. On the ground to short. Witt. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Up next for Minnesota, the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
So digging in, Matt Wallner, 1 for 3. First pitch just misses.
Nope, that's outside.
Estevez,
Ball.
multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swings through that one for strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one almost hit him. One on, nobody out, a run in here at the top of the ninth. Got him squinted. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And first offering is fouled off. Jeffers leads off first with one away. Out to short. Off balance beat. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here comes. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Nick Mears.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the air, left side. Collins gets under it. And that is that. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4-5. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Royals down to their final out.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Not close with that one. Ball one. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
They're down to their final strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins even this series up at a game apiece.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Kansas City Royals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Pitching in our game today, Cole Ragans. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Just about to get started. Luke Keeschel digs in now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
Second, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Oh, that pitch is up.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Man at second. And that one almost got him.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw, a tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded.
Double steal. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
This to center field. And that's a base hit. One runs in, another comes in to score. And they lead by 2.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That one way inside.
Nope, outside.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Yeah, that's fouled off. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air. Garcia under it. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, with an ace on the bump, it's crucial not to become complacent. This lineup still has a job to do if they're going to come away with a win.
Way inside, gets away.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
And another ball. One out, the runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one fouled off. (3-1) now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. This one in the air, center field. Isbell under it. 2 away now.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter.
Here's Trevor Larnach looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And a swing and a miss there. Got him swinging. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Twins 2, KC coming to bat. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first, and today's starter, Joe Ryan. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
2 up, 2 down. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit.
Inside ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And now for the Twins, Josh Bell.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
On the ground. And foul ball. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the air, right field. Marte under it. And there are 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Cody Clemens. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. late on that fastball.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Twins retired in short order, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Hey!
Ball 1 low. Way out front for strike 2. On the ground, right side. Bell handles the chance. He steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Starling Marte stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. To the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. On to the 3rd inning. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Luke Keeschel. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a 1-2. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. 1 up, 1 down. High fly ball, right field. And there's 2 down. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Down go the Twins in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And as we go to the last of the third. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Jonathan India. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Check swing. He went. That's strike one. Foul ball there. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Garcia in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. India, the base runner at first with one out. And that one lifted in the air center field. Buxton on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. In the air, right field. And that is the third out of the inning. Royals strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Kansas City. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. This one in the air. Pasquantino settles underneath it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next to the Twins, the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball 2.
Outside. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Up the middle. Witt gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back, and struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Salvador Perez.
Big stack center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. 1 out, man at first. Here's Starling Marte. Ball 1, no strikes. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes into center. Buxton sizing it up. Long run. Nice grab. Out number 2.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Right through there for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So one left for Kansas City. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Bell.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Got him. One gone here.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Man, that got him square in the mask. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. High fly ball out to center field. Isbell on his way over. 2 down. Cody Clemens now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air center field. Brings it in, and that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals. And he grounds one to the right side. Bell takes it to the bag. One pitch and one out.
Number 19, second baseman, Michael Massey.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Liner, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Royals.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Down the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Got him swinging. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure. And he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
That clips the corner. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Massey, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Back here in Kansas City. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for the
Steven
Royals,
Kolek takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Digging in, Luke Keeschel. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. In the air to left center. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away. So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former second overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Lucas Erceg, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Cruz getting loose as well. The 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one ripped left field. And it one-hops the wall. Throws to second. And he's got a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So runner at second, 2 down. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Perez can't handle it. Gets away. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Here's a 1-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. A double in the inning. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 6th. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The Twins up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one ripped. And there's 2 down. At the plate, Isaac Collins. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Man at second. Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
Ball, that's out.
That's out to center field. Isbell under this one. 1 down. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. In the air, left field. Collins on the move. 2 away. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one hammered, carrying well, and gone. His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. That one to first, but it kicks foul. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And the Royals manager.
For the Royals.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Cody Clemens.
At the ball.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball.
Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one just misses the outside corner, and the count's full. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
The Royals down by 4 here, the bottom of the 7th. Hard hit to right center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Gliding around third is India. Now he launches a throw over his head. He'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder. So back to the top of the order. Maikel Garcia getting ready to hit, and the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Out towards right center field. Wallner on the move to the gap. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they cut the lead to 2.
Number 7, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
That is the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to begin the 8th. Luke Keeschel digs in now. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Bullpen action for the Royals. Lucas Erceg getting ready to go. Mears getting cranked up as well. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. This one in the air. Pasquantino should have this one. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Fouled off left side. The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
One down, runner at third. Ryan Jeffers, the next to hit. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. One away with a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Ball 1.
Buxton at third with 2 away. Swing and a foul straight back.
At the ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Pitch misses there. Full count now. Royce Lewis in the on-deck circle for the Twins. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the 8th. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. And that one fouled off.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
Good eye in that spot. Set down on strikes. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Ball one there.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Right side. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Collins stands in now and watches strike 1. This to third. Lewis. Inning over. Royals. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Nick Mears.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Up next to the Twins, the first baseman,
Josh Bell at the plate now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul straight back. Hit on the ground to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Wins the race to the bag, and they do get the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. So up next, Cody Clemens. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Fought off foul.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 1 out. Up and in, ball 1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's all they'll.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Up the middle, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. Minnesota leads this one 6-2. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom 9. Starling Marte now at the plate. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Joe Ryan will depart. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the
So a
Twins,
lefty out of the pen, Anthony Banda. He's making his second appearance of the season. And the lefty with the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Banda in his 5th season, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Royals.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Out to short. Lee. Off balance feed. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Designated hitter, Jonathan.
India batting with one down. Takes a strike. This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner around second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
The batter number 19. Second baseman, Michael Massey.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Royals down to their final out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Garcia in the box now. Takes strike one. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.